Hey guys, I wanted to show y'all a couple of our trucks we've been working on. We're finally on the home stretch on these. So we've got a one of our single cab conversion trucks, which is this one's actually a 23. It's my personal truck. I built it here a while back just to experiment with. So we start with V8 long bed trucks on these, and we put new frames underneath them. Of course, lower them at the same time, do all the paint match. So we do not swap 4 cylinders for V8s. It's way too much work, way too complicated. So we start with V8, like 5.3 factory trucks. Now this one is the first one I've done with an LT4. So this is a full built LT4, so it's a stock GM LT4 bottom end with diamond pistons. They're a little bump in compression, like 11.7 to 1 compression. We've got Mass Motorsports heads on it, BTR cam. We've got a Kong 103, or excuse me, Nick Williams 103 throttle body, and then a Kong export blower. And on these we run the Escalade V 10 rib setup on them. So we've actually got the blower on a dedicated 10 rib belt, a custom pulley made by Grip Tech. One of the cool parts we had to have made was this throttle body inlet. So if you see how tight that is on the fans, we had to have a friend of ours build us a CNC machined little elbow. This intake is temporary, but it's just about done. We got to button up a lot of little loose ends. We're going to build a nicer intake. Just got a lot of little loose ends to tighten up. One thing we do run on all of our trucks, blower trucks, is a smooth boost. So we get rid of the vacuum actuator and go to an electronic bypass. That allows us to control the boost, but also gets rid of a lot of blower surge and a lot of tuning issues. This one's obviously 10-speed four-wheel drive. It has, this one actually just has some Beltec suspension on it. Pretty much all of them from now on we do is getting Ride Tech, and then a lot of them we do 4-links on. This one is on leaf springs, but it's actually going to be for sale here. Really, we've got just a couple little bugs to work out of it, and then this one's going to be for sale. And these trucks are not detailed by any stretch of the imagination. We've been driving them, testing them. So, do a quick little cold start. So if you will, just reach out to us for inquiries about this truck. Probably going to let this one go on the cheaper side. It's been a prototype truck. It's got about 5,000 miles on it. Probably about, I don't know, 700-800 miles of it since the swap's been done. We just got a few little tuning things we're going to work through. And then we want to take it to the track and really kind of play with it some, and then cut it loose. So just reach out to us, shoot us a message. Is usually the best way to get a hold of us, or an email, and we'll go from there. Thanks. So in this video, we want to talk about our crew cab trucks. So this one is built off of an Elevation series crew cab. We chose that package because it already comes paint matched, and it's got the new interior. It's got a nicer dash. We are going to get seats done, probably going to put a full console in it, but we did Fox suspension front and rear with bypass, some really nice, these are 35-inch ridge grapplers. So we've left the fender liners out of it just to be able to show a few details, stuff you normally don't get to see. Obviously they'll go back in, but we've got Stainless Works long tube headers. We actually use a full Stainless Works long tube, or full exhaust 3-inch dual going out to the back. So in this package, we've got a 416 cubic inch motor in them. This one is specifically, the bottom end is built by BTR. It's a GM short block with Callie's crank, BTR rods and pistons. We got mastheads on it, of course BTR cam, Magnuson 2650. We also have it run on a custom 10 rib setup, which is pretty neat. I think we're kind of the only people that's figured that out. We've got, really I hate to say it's pretty basic because it is a radical setup, but we try to make it look as if the factory did it. We do got to dress up some wiring on this one still for our Vero box. I think this is a DSX box we had to end up adding. So we'll tuck all that, make it clean. But it's a pretty strong little truck. I think it made just over 700 horsepower at the wheels and about 680 torque. And it's got a little less on 10 pounds. It's got a little bit of room left to go. Let's see if it'll crank up here. So this one's got 250 miles on it. So it's literally a brand spanking new truck. It'll get it chopping here in a minute once it warms up. And both of these trucks is our ZR71 package. So this package, so we can do it with an AT4, we can do it even if you want to, like a ZR2 on the Chevrolet side of things. I personally prefer the GMC front ends better than the Chevrolet front ends, but mechanically they're all the same. So we can put our ZR71 package on your Chevrolet or your GMC. So we built this to kind of compete with the TRX and the Raptors, or Raptor Rs, I guess I should say. We have not done any testing on them, so we got a few more things on this, and we're going to take it to the track and start playing with the four-wheel drive launching. Two-wheel drive does great. Four-wheel drive, it kind of gets a little sketchy, so we're going to do a few things. But if you're interested in having this work done to your truck, just shoot us an email. We can either take your existing truck and add the things to it, or we can help coordinate with the dealership. This one's nothing special. I mean, you probably will go to any dealership and do this. We can only do them for 24s, though. We cannot do the 25s yet. So if you buy a truck, check with us first. So we need to check some of the computer numbers and things to make sure that it is going to work. And we do have a 6.2 package. Like if your truck comes with a 6.2, we can do the cam and supercharger and headers and all that kind of stuff on it. But really, we're mainly focusing on these 416s. We've actually got a deal worked out with Wegner Automotive, and they're going to be our new engine supplier. No issues with BTR at all, but they're just looks like they're kind of scaling back on their engine some. So we've made a deal with Wegner, and they're going to provide us with a full drop-in 416. So that'll be pretty exciting. So I just picked this one up from the tuner yesterday, so I really haven't even played with it a whole lot, but we'll probably do a little driving video here shortly. So these new interiors are definitely nice, and this is not even a high option truck, so I'd love to do this to an AT4. Probably be our next truck we do.